Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sound check, please. Please let me know if you guys can hear me okay. And we will get started here. Okay, you guys can hear me. Perfect, thank you. Okay. I don't think we have any news today. Don't think. Yeah, someone said Trump was talking today. I don't know if that's accurate, but if it is, hopefully it's later on in the day. Okay. So yesterday was interesting day. Yesterday was interesting. Tried to catch this move here yesterday. We got in around this area, and price kept this candle here through me for a little bit. Played around a little, and then it finally took off. So, yeah. Let's see what today holds. So it's only Tuesday, and this week is starting out crazy, right? Look at this long push up, and then the move literally came all the way back down yesterday. So we've had 3 weeks of good here, crappy week, and let's hope this candle doesn't look anything like this candle. Let's hope it looks a little bit like this one, or even that one. So right now, bearish. Right now, it's looking kind of bearish. Right now, it's not really looking too bullish. If I put a zone up here, lots of rejection in this area up here. Price has not been able to break this 44,500 area. Keeps on testing it for now for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for the past week, I would say, roughly about a week, price has been testing that area. Keeps on testing, testing it. Yeah, we're kind of in no man's land right now. In between this little ranging area, this high and this low, high, same low, not quite that high, but back at that low almost closely. So I really wish we would get out of here. I really wish we would get out of here. I don't care if we break up or break down. I just really would like us to just get out of here. Get out of here and just break through. See how they consolidated here for a couple days and then it took off? Consolidate, took off, consolidate, take off, consolidate, take off. It's the same story, but it's like, when is this gonna finally break out, you know? It's a little frustrating. It would be nice to get some movement on the daily. Movement on the daily means movement on every other time frame, you know? So the fact that it's, you know, not moving out of there right now is frustrating, to say the least. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? today is an observation day for me. Boy. This is what I think is going to happen today. I think price is going to push up, retest these highs, retest the London highs, and then find its way down. I think we're bearish today. That's what I think is going to happen today. That's what I think is going to happen today. 53 likes. Ouch. Ouch. I got US30 bullish. Cool. I don't know. Not feeling this week. Not feeling this week so far. We'll see what happens, but not really feeling this week. We'll see though. We'll see. Yesterday, gold made a big push, and it did the same thing today. Wow. Yesterday, we had this big push. Today, another big push. Gold is flying. What's funny is usually when gold flies, US30 drops. Yesterday, US30 flew, just like gold did. Gold needs to be analyzed on the high time frames because this is insane what it's doing. Gold is all buys. All buys right now, especially where it's at right now. This thing is going to fly. It's going to come back and possibly retest these highs. The way these highs are looking is crazy to me though. This one is perfect. This one, not even, doesn't open and close at the same spot. This one doesn't open and close. A lot of these daily candles don't open and close at the same spot, which they do on the lower time frames. But it's probably because of the gappage, or the gaps from Friday into Monday over the weekend. But I don't like when it does that though. But gold is all buys right now, for sure. Where could she go? We don't know. But right now, gold is all buys right now. All buys. Everything above this area right now is a buy. A lot of people are making a lot of money on gold early this morning. Or early in the mornings. on New York session, because this push started from London session, 2 o'clock this morning. And then yesterday, 6 a.m., it looks like Asian session is bumping too for gold. It looks like gold is giving during Asian session. I don't know. Gold keeps moving like this, guys. Y'all might see me trading gold again, because this quarter US30 has been quite disappointing with the way it's been moving. It's been giving setups, but it's just doing a whole lot of manipulation before the move actually comes. It's testing my patience a lot. Gold US30 has been testing my patience a lot. Look at this move right here. Oh my God, look at this. See, when you're analyzing, guys, it's not just about analyzing where price is currently. It's about looking at what happened in the past to try to understand what it's doing. And this move right here just caught my eye right here. This big bearish candle, that means the market closed here Friday. Look at how far up it gapped. It gapped from, look, nothing, almost no volume here, almost nothing. And you had a resistance holding right here. You had a 4-hour resistance, which was previously a 4-hour support. Market closes here on a Friday. Barely moves, barely does anything. Goes bullish, and then it just lingers up here. And then gaps all the way back at the previous resistance. Breaking this resistance that it was holding, that it didn't break. To drop, pull back again, and then begin the descent. That is insane. I know this move right here broke a lot of hearts. My people that tried to sell from this area, looking for this move here, only to get clapped by this movement right here. I don't know how swing traders do it, let me tell you. You swing traders have very, very tough skin for me. Because those of you that be holding your moves through all of this nonsense and garbage that goes on sometimes, hoping your analysis is correct, it takes a lot of balls. A whole lot of balls. Now, if gold doesn't break this high here, we could get a pullback here, but I have a good feeling. It's still bullish. Gold is still, I wouldn't even touch sells on gold. I wouldn't even touch sells. Gold is too strong, too bullish. Look at this push here. I would wait for price to make a low or break this high and then jump in and ride this thing on up. But gold has been very bullish. What it's probably going to do here is start creating support, because this area was once a resistance area here. If I pull this all the way across here, we once held as like a resistance here. Now it's like trying to act as support almost. Just needs a little volume here and it's probably going to just fly. But yeah, a little bit of patience, waiting for price to come to you on gold, gone. If you notice, all you got to do is wait for price to create some sort of support, some sort of consolidation area, and let that thing break up out of there. Similar to US30. Very similar to US30. Look at this move right here, guys. Look at this garbage. Oh my God. Look at how price came down. Created a nice area of support. Kept testing this area of support. Breaks structure here to push up. Comes all the way back down to previous support, only for it to push up. Not for the weak. Pairs like this, gold, US30, not for the weak. Guarantee you, some people got in on the buys here, looking left, and they see, oh, beautiful push up. We have a resistance here, resistance there. Okay, perfect. Once we break out of this consolidation, we push up, maybe retest a little bit here. Look at what it did. It came down and retested previous area of resistance. Tap, tap, tap. It sat here for a couple hours, making people think, okay, we're creating support, we're gonna fly, only for it to drop another probably 100 points here. Break the lows, test the very last low, and then took off like a rocket. Look at all these candles that it took to form this area here. And it literally took 1, 2, 30-minute candles. It took 1 hour to clear this entire move at 10:30 in the morning, mind you, where it took several hours before to give it that setup. It's stuff like this that you guys have to analyze, have to learn. You have to watch the past actions, the past, what's the word I'm looking for? Characteristics of the pair that you're trading, so that when it does this again, because it will do this nonsense again, you're prepared for it. You're ready for it. You know? And then look what it does here. Pushes up from this support, comes all the way back down sloppily. Does it sloppily, but it comes all the way back down to what support? Where does it stop at? This support right here. Previous low, before this low ever existed. Came back down to this low here. Only to do what? To take off again. Pay attention to your consolidation areas, guys. And I'm telling you. Once you have your trend down and you know overall where the market wants to go, depending on your style of trading, you know, if you're swinging or intraday trading, whatever the case, once you get the trend down, now it's time to take it from big picture and simplify it down to small picture. And just know that over time, price will come back to certain areas. And sometimes it's worth waiting for it. If you have that much skill and discipline and patience to wait for price to come back to those areas, you can do well. But I would say the hardest part of trading, guys, is patience. I think. I don't even think it's risk management. That's the hardest part. Truly and honestly, I really think it's practicing patience. I think it's patience. Because if you have it in you to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait with the possibility that you may miss the move and not be able to take a trade and just be okay with it, you're going to be unstoppable as a trader. You really are. Being able to be patient is the one thing that several people just struggle immensely with for whatever reason. If you can practice patience and let price come to you, and that's the thing, the more patient you are, the more you let price come to you and you catch those moves, the easier it becomes. Because your confidence in knowing that eventually the trade will come to you is going to be so high that it's going to be easy for you to wait for it. Because you've seen it happen so many times, that it's not going to be difficult for you to wait. All right? What's my favorite analogy to use? Catching the bus in the morning. It's not hard for you to wait for the bus because you know it's coming. It comes every single day at this specific time. So if you're able to just wait and have faith that you know it's coming, it's easy for you to wait. It's no problem at all. Even if the bus is late, you're like, yeah, that's okay. It's probably running a little. Maybe it caught a flat tire or the driver was late today or something. I don't know. But I know it's going to come because it always comes. You know? Same thing with trading. It's the same thing with trading. If you're able to wait, markets are going to be good too. So we're pulling up here. Probably pushing up to, I want to see price come to these highs and see what she does there. I expected it to push down though. I expected her to come down a little bit and then push up, but it's just pushing up from here, so whatever. But yeah, I think the hardest part of trading is being patient. I'm seeing a possible pullback to the top, but US30 is overall bearish, my opinion. Kenneth, I don't know if you watched my analysis, but I guess we have the same sentiments. Gold trade again, yes. Yeah, guys, if you want to trade gold right now, I'd say if you're on the Eastern time zone, get your butt up early. Get up at like 5, 6 in the morning, and you're gonna catch some setups on gold. US30, I don't know, but gold, get up early. Look at this move took off at 7:30. 7:30 in the morning. Get up at 6. Get up at 5, 6 in the morning and start looking at gold. That's what time you should be looking at gold if you're trying to capitalize on that pair. Early bird gets the worm. The early bird gets the worm. Always, always, always. Please trade gold again. Like trades by Shy. You will kill it. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Words of wisdom. Believe me, I'm still going through that phase the hard way. It's a journey, but you can do it. It's a journey, but it's not impossible at all. It's not impossible. Those of you that trade London session on US30, it's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not easy at all. It's not easy. Last few days, and what's crazy sometimes is that when London session does make a big move, it usually doesn't leave much for New York session. So very often London session doesn't give much. It's like you got to be in and out with London trading US30. Trading gold is a different ball game now. It's a different ball game entirely. This Thursday, we're doing a $500 giveaway, just like we did last week. So be on the lookout for that on Thursday. What do you recommend for someone starting out with London morning session? I don't know what you mean by that. What do I recommend for what? I don't understand that question. Got to be more specific. What do we need to do for the giveaway? Just have a Henko account with money in it that you trade. That's it. And depending on what question I ask or what I ask, or I usually ask a question or ask you to drop your account numbers, and then I just pick someone. And that's how it goes. Easy peasy. Where are you going to for your next trip? Is it going to be beach and sand? I don't have any more trips planned for the rest of this year. Like vacation wise. The trips that I have planned are more stuff I gotta do, not vacation stuff. My next vacation that I have scheduled is April of next year. I'm going to Egypt, Cairo, Egypt, for 10 days, 12 days, 10 days. And that's next year, April. That trip is basically on the books already. I'm new here. How does it work on the giveaway? You gotta have an account, and your account has to be opened with my link in the description box of the video. If it's not with my link, then I won't give it to you and it'll go to somebody else. So make sure you have your account open under my link and you'll be eligible. An account that you actually trade also. So that's the whole point. So yeah, there's no set amount that you have to have in there. It just has to, you know, I think you have to have at least $100 in there, something like that. But you don't have to have like 1,000 or 5,000 or whatever the case is in there. You just gotta have your account. Yeah, so right now, the only trip I have scheduled right now is for April of 2026. So, I also want to do Jamaica next year. Also, I'd like to go to Jamaica just to like relax. I'll probably do Jamaica maybe for my birthday next year. I might just go out there and relax. Nothing too crazy. Your mic is very low. Every day we have at least one person that says that. I'm beginning to think that they're trolling when they say that now. Because every day we have at least one person that says that. Everyone else, when I start the live, I say, sound check, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me okay? Everybody gives me a thumbs up. And then someone comes on and says my mic is low. My mic is not low. Your mic is low. Your speaker is low. I don't know. I still hear you loud and clear. Exactly. Exactly. So, I don't know. Raise them volumes up, or I don't know what to tell you. Need you to come to Puerto Rico. It's so weird. I've never had any... Puerto Rico is never really on my list of places. I don't know. What's there to do in Puerto Rico besides relax on the beach? What's there to do in Puerto Rico? Give me some fun stuff to do in Puerto Rico and I'll think about it. Next trip is next year. No big purchases this year. Any seminars coming that you will be at? Any seminars that I'll be at? No. Not right now, no. No big purchases this year. No. I have a wedding to pay for. So that's, besides that, nothing. We hear you, but with a volume high. Okay. Charlene, the 200 bonus, are we limited to what we can withdraw because of this boost? Wondering if there is some catch there. Understand, guys, that it is a bonus. When you deposit and they give you a bonus, it's not actual money that they're giving you. They're just giving you a little boost in leverage for you to be able to risk a little bit more. But you can't deposit 100 and they give you a 200% bonus. Now you have 300 and now you want to withdraw $300. It doesn't work like that. It's just a bonus that lets you be able to trade a little bit more, as if you have that much in your account, but you really don't. You can only ever withdraw what you deposit or what you profit. That's it. Nothing that the broker gives you, you can ever withdraw. Unless I do a cash giveaway, which is, the $500 giveaways, $300, $5,000 giveaways that we give. Yeah, those, the cash withdrawals that we give away, yeah, those you can. But most people don't. Most people trade it and try to grow it. That's the whole point. The bigger your account, the more money you can make, That's the whole point of the giveaways. That's the whole point of the bonuses. Okay? So there should be no confusion with that. When you get the bonus, it says it on your trading account. It says the amount of money you have that you deposited, and then right next to that, it says bonus. So your balance reflects what you deposited and the bonus, but it tells you how much the bonus is. So I think people get that misconstrued. So the whole point is the more money you have, the more money you can make. Just keep that in mind at all times. What's your thoughts on Ryan saying Henkel is a scam? I don't have any thoughts on it. I think you're always going to have people that badmouth other companies to try to lift up theirs. That's their way of marketing, and that's fine. That's fine. I don't resort to that type of strategy, that type of tactic, But it is what it is. People are going to believe whatever they want to believe. When you hear information, sometimes it's best to consider the source of the information that you're getting, and you make your own judgment. That's the best explanation that I can give. You'll never see me come on live and badmouth another broker. You'll never see me badmouth another trader. You'll never see me badmouth too many things on here when it comes to other people's things, I just say you make your own judgment. You look at all the information and you make your own judgment based on what you want to believe. Because at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what information you get. People are going to believe whatever they want to believe. Whatever they want to believe. All you got to do is consider the source and think about it. I always say this. If you have a product or a skill or a service that you offer and you're really good at it, then let that service or product or skill speak for itself. You'll never see Coca-Cola come out and put commercials out bad-mouthing Sprite or Dr. Pepper. They won't. They stand by their product. They know, hey, we're Coca-Cola. We're a soda company, and yeah, our products might have things in it that are not good for you, a lot of sugar or chemicals or whatever. People drink Coca-Cola as a soft drink, and they can clean with Coca-Cola, which is crazy, right? But they don't come out on their commercials and say, hey, you see that company over there? You see Sprite? Even though we're the same company, right? We both sell the same product. Don't go to that company. Don't drink their product. Their product sucks. They have chemicals and they have things in there that can give you cancer, that can make you fat and give you heart disease, and it's bad for your children. You should come over here and drink Coke. You should drink our product. Even though we have the same stuff that they have in theirs, just a little different flavor, but we have the same amount of stuff, you should come to us. So think about that. Like someone's promoting the exact same thing, but in order for them to promote theirs, they have to badmouth another company to try to lift up theirs. Some people, that works on some people. For me, doesn't work for me at all. I remember when I was in the police academy. So they have the police departments, they don't make their own bulletproof vests. They go to outside companies and they purchase the vests from the company, and for the officers that are going to be going out on the street, right? And there was a company that came in. They had a day where they would let the companies come in and present their product to the students, to the recruits. And the students got to pick who they wanted to buy the vest from. And then the police department, once you put in your order, you say, okay, I like this company, I like this vest, this is the one I want to order. So then the police department would pay and send the money to the company, and that's the vest that you would get. So obviously these companies are trying to make money, so they want to sell as much as they can their vests, show how good. Hey, they'll show us these videos where they'll show you different people shooting at the vest, and this is the type of caliber and bullet that the vest can stop, and this is how, and they would try to sell you, right? And I remember one day, I think they had two companies come in and talk to us. I forget the names of the companies, but they had two companies come in. The first company came in, and all they did was talk about their vest, talk about how great their vest was. They showed us, examples. They let us try it on to see how comfortable they are. They talked about their customer service, how they're located, nearby. They warranty, all this great stuff about their vest. Okay, great. We go to lunch. We come back from lunch. The next company comes in to talk to us. That next company, all they did was talk shit about that first company that came in. That's all they did. They barely talked about their vest and how great their vest was. All they did was talk about the previous company, that, yeah, you shouldn't go with them. They're this and they're that and da-da-da. And I'm just sitting there looking like, are you serious right now? That's how you're selling your product? By downing other companies? Like, why would you do that? Just talk about what you have to offer. Talk about how great your product is. Let it sell itself. Have some integrity about what you're doing. Because when you have to down someone else to lift yourself up, that tells me that there's something wrong with you. When you have people in life that try to make other people feel bad or bring down other people to lift themselves up, that says a lot about that person more than it does about the person they're talking about. Just because of that alone, I didn't hear nothing else that company had to say. I went with the other company. I went with that first company just because I felt like they had more integrity than that second company. And wouldn't you know, that second company did not sell as many vests as the first one did. So when you hear traders talking about other traders talking about other people's courses, others' trading style, just say, okay, man, not a problem. Cool. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing and just make your best judgment. So I don't have anything to say. When people talk shit about me, my channel, my lifestyle, Henkel, my Lambo, my family, I don't care anymore. I've gotten to a point now where I just don't care. Let people say whatever they want to say. Because nowadays, social media, people can say whatever they want and it's law. Someone can come online and say, I'm a millionaire, and don't have to prove it at all. All they got to do is say it, and guarantee you somebody's going to believe them with absolutely no evidence, no proof whatsoever. That's the world we live in right now. Somebody puts a post up about something and it just spreads, especially if it's negative. You know, negativity spreads like wildfire. So it's going to spread. So what can you do about it? You can't stop them. I can't stop people from talking shit. They're going to talk. They're going to tell them talk. But it's not going to stop what I'm doing, though. They can talk. They can try to do whatever they want. But it's not going to stop what I'm doing. I'm going to keep pressing through every day. As you should, too. How many of your family and friends, come on in the chat, how many of your family and friends talk shit about your trading, but you're still trading every day? You're still on the chart studying. Let me hear you guys. Come in the chat and tell me how many people have probably talked shit. Oh, it's a scam. It's a scam. You still doing that? You still losing money? When you going to learn? And you're still here. You still wake up every day and you can't wait to get back on the charts. You don't even hear the noise anymore. You have so much faith in what you're doing. You don't need anybody. Jesus Christ could come down from heaven and tell you it's a scam and you would still be tempted to do it every day. Tell me I'm lying right now. Who can tell me I'm lying? All 300 of you right now. If somebody came down and said, hey, sucks. This is a scam. I'm telling you, don't do it. How many of you would believe it? Because you believe what you want to believe, right? The proof is in the pudding already. So there's nothing anybody can tell you. Nothing anybody can tell you that's going to make you think any different. So look at it from that point of view. I know it's hard being the bigger person sometimes. I know it's hard turning the other cheek sometimes, but just give it a try. Give it a try. So you won't see me. So when you guys see people talking shit about me or my YouTube channel or my stories on Instagram or Henkel or whatever, I don't care what you hear. Please don't tag me. Don't send it to me. I don't care. I don't care. Unless you hear someone say, hey, I got this gun here and I'm looking for Charlene and I'm going to blow her head off when I see her. Yeah, you can let me know about that. That's my safety right there. But anything else? Oh, Charlene FX sucks. Charlene owns Henkel Trade. Charlene rented her Lambo. Charlene can't trade. She's trading demo every day. Whatever you hear about me, guys, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. When I say I don't care, I genuinely, with all my heart and soul and every fiber of my being, mean that. I don't care. Because I'm going to be live again the very next day. And we're going to be on here just like this. And then I'm going to end the live and I'm going to go live my life like I've been doing. With a big old smile on my face. Happy with all my blessings and all the support that I receive every day. Because for every one person that talks shit, there's about 50 other people that you're actually helping that really do appreciate what you're doing. Okay, guys? I need US30 to start moving here. Oh my God. Jeez Louise, that's one to ask? Die. Anyway. Stop trading, guys. It's a scam, I'm telling you. Don't do it. Stop trading. It's a scam. Can't let people project their fear onto you. Yes, it's fear, insecurities, it's doubt. And so it's a lot of things. But you got to keep going. You got to keep going every day. It's not easy. You know, it's not easy. It takes a lot of tough skin. A lot of tough skin. But it's life. You're not going to please everybody. Charlene, you must be talking about fellow Americans that are jealousy. We are outside USA. We have no beef against you whatsoever. That's why I like to travel. Because when you travel, you experience different cultures. You experience different mindsets, different lifestyles, different temperaments. It's very different. I was watching a reel the other day on Instagram. And this was a guy that was on the street. And he was interviewing Russian women. He was interviewing Russian women. And the Russian women, the guy was asking them, like, what's the difference between Russian culture, Russian men, and American men? And all of the women were like, they don't like American men. Like, they were raised differently. You know, they're saying that American men nowadays, they don't like to provide. You know, they're pushing the whole 50-50 thing now. You know, it's just a different culture out there. And, you know, he was interviewing them on that. And it was interesting to hear them talk about how different the cultures were and how different, you know, things are depending on where you go. You know, you travel all over the world and you see how different things really are. You know, our country as a whole, you know, how expensive things are, our healthcare system, our school systems, our criminal justice system, you know, I feel like it's important to travel. It's important to experience different things so you can, it opens your eyes. It opens your eyes to a lot of things. It really does. And, you know, it may make you change how you feel about certain things. A lot of people leave their countries and move overseas because they just, you know, like it and everything. But I think it's important to travel. You have to experience different things. So I get what you're saying, for sure. I get what you're saying. It's not Americans, it's sick people. I mean, things happen everywhere. Bad things happen everywhere. Some places more than others. But there's a lot of factors that take place. So, what are you going to do? It is what it is. It's life, you know. Take it one day at a time. Today is a good day with gold. It is. It is. It is. Gold is moving so very nicely right now, guys. Those of you that are in gold, God bless you. Those of you that are in gold, I'm loving and hating you at the same time because gold is moving it right now and US30 is not. But yeah, gold is doing gold things right now. Let me tell you, I'm loving it. Gold is moving. All right, let's see if US30 is going to come on down to these entries down here. I want to see if US30 comes down to this area here and maybe we get a retest and then it starts to push, or does it respect this zone here and continue up? Let's see. It is market open. Market open has been a little wonky lately. Little wonky. It's my new word, guys. Wonky. It's my new word, wonky. Let's see. Come on down. You are the next contestant on The Price is Right. Da-da, da-da-da. All right, we came up to these highs. We did not come down. We pushed up. So now let's see. This analysis is done. Let's see if we push down from here. We pushed up. Let's see. You can go to 5 minute. Let's see. We pushed up from here. Let's see if we start coming down from there. Or if we push all the way up to these highs, which would be interesting to see. What highs are this? Is yesterday's highs. I don't like this song. All right, look at that. Nice rejection, but it's still right next to open. It could still push up a little more. So, let's see. Let's move this here. We could still push up some more. That's why I have this stop up here. I'm not in this trade, by the way. This is just an analysis. I'm just trying to see what we got going on here. Because we have a long wick on this 4 hour here. I mean, we could push back up from here. This can very well push all the way bullish. It doesn't have to come down. Because if you guys look here, structure was kind of broken. If you look right here, you'll see. We have... Right, we have price pushing down from here, and then you have price that kind of broke right here, and then it came down. We made lower lows, right? Lower highs, lower lows, and then you have this push which broke this previous low here. You have a retest, and then you can have price that does something like that. You know what I mean? That can definitely happen too. So, because we're already at some lows here. We're already at some lows. So that's why I say today might be a chill day for me, because I'm not too confident about what I've been seeing lately. But that's just my analysis. So we'll see. Because that long wick on the 4 hour gives me a little bit of pause. This wick right here gives me pause because we have, you know, price keeps on rejecting down here. Reject, reject, and another rejection. So when price cannot push down, the only other way it can go is up. But because we're scalpers and we're looking for trades on the lower time frames, we kind of have to take into account, you know, can we grab that setup quickly before, you know, before it takes off. So, But we'll see if price is going to break this high. It can very much break this high because we're very close to this area. Now, is this more of the analysis here? Yeah. Oops. I'll put my zone. Yeah, because the reason being, there's nothing happening up here right now. There's a little consolidation and then we drop. So this, like, what I mean is, stop is safe up here because there's nothing really happening up here. We have this drop here, but not really much happening. But up here, there's a little bit of action. You know what I mean? But it's all in what you see and how you take that trade. All right, so price pushed here. Let's see. Again, I'm not in this trade. Are we buying today? I'm in buys. Cool. Charlene, you're too young to know the price is right. I've entered US30 shorts. The pullback has occurred. You don't know if it's finished, though. That's the thing. You don't know if it's finished.
If you look in the back of your parrotfish's head, you'll find an extra set of teeth.
Oh, it's still pumping. It's still pumping. So guess what? I'm gonna remove this and this since we're flying still. And let's see if we come to these highs and maybe this area here is more the play. We go back to the high time frames. Yep, price is pushing. We could stop here, push up, and then that next drop, right? Like we looked on gold, what gold was doing. So we'll see what price does at this 4-hour high. If we break this 4-hour high, then it's bye-bye. It is bye-bye. Let's see. Or is this gonna fly? I don't know. On the next episode of US30 Chronicles, we're gonna find out. Gotta love gold. Got to love gold. Got to love gold. Got to love it. Got to love ya. Got to love ya. Got to love it. Funny, funny, funny. Mm-hmm. Look at her go. Are we going to break this high, or are we going to reject and come down? Let's see. Look at that push. That's what I wanted to see, though. Definitely what I wanted to see. I wanted to see some movement. Looks like after 9:30 is the play, right? Both of these moves after 9:30 has been the play. We were bullish yesterday, bullish today. We broke this high here. Let's see if it's gonna wick out or if it's going to fly, 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 fly. Fly like an eagle to the sea. We might continue up here. We might continue because I really don't see anything stopping price at this point. Well, besides these wicks on the daily. Long wick, look at that. This was bearish at one point. It left a nice long rejection wick to the downside. This could fly. This could fly here. We could fly. Let's remove these zones since price has broken through. Yep. Look at that. Market open 9:30. 9:30, we're up 170 points. I don't know. Is this going to be a second no trade day for me? I don't know. I haven't been trusting the market movement because yesterday did a lot of craziness on me. The move I was looking for, eventually we came down. It just kept playing around and it wouldn't push for me. Kept playing, and then I look at the charts later on in the day and then it was like way up here and shit. Really aggravating. It's like, come on, you know. So it's giving me a little bit of pause, taking setups. You know, messing with my psychology a little bit, you know. When you go a few days and the market's not doing what you want it to do, and it's, you know, it's making you second guess yourself at times because of not necessarily the overall movement, but just the in the moment movement, it can be a little rough at times because I'm a scalper. I need the market to move a certain type of way at a certain type of time. And when it doesn't do that, it makes me nervous. Makes me very nervous, and then it causes me to kind of, you know, look at things a little differently, you know. So Psychology is a lot, guys. Psychology is a lot. Psychology is everything. Everything, everything. I think this is going to keep going. I think it's going to keep going here. I'm not seeing anything in the way of sells right now. Did it pull back a little bit? Yeah. Give us a little wick and then turn around and go back and fly like it did yesterday? Yeah. Because that's kind of what it did yesterday. I come down like 50%, maybe come around this area here and then turn around and keep going. So, especially on the daily. On the daily, it's a little scary on the daily. On the daily, it's a little scary because of all these wicks, but I can't even say that because look how many times price keeps testing it. Even though I see these wicks, I'm not even afraid of them. I'm not even afraid of them because it just keeps on going back up there. Keeps on pushing back up there. Look at how often price is up here versus down here. Not that much often. Not too often. So, if this was a little cleaner, it'd be a little better, but whatever. It's fine. Might be a no trade day for me today, guys. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is. Because I would have to wait another few hours for this to pull back. But the good thing is, if this thing pushes all the way up, there's a good chance it's going to come right back down. Which is what it did yesterday. Yesterday, this thing flew. And what did it do? Whoosh, came all the way back down. Which is what I love when US30 does. Pushed up at 9:30, right? This is the same exact movement, right? Check it out. Consolidate, consolidate. Looks like it was going down. Flew. And what did it do? Come right back down towards the end of the day. So we have the same movement here, right? Consolidate, 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 fly, and maybe later on in the day, whoosh, comes right back down. So that might be a thing. Because guess what? The market does the same thing over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. So those of you that have all day to watch the markets and wait, I would put an alert right up here somewhere. Let that thing go off and jump in for themselves and let that baby ride on back down. That's what I would do. If you missed the buys from here, which I'm sure many of us did, just wait. Just wait. Because price is going to come tumbling on. That's one thing I love about these big moves. These big moves happen, and guess what? They end up coming right back down. What goes up must come down. You know? And that's okay. That's quite all right. But these moves I love to see. It's just that my trust level is very low on US30 right now. It's very low. It's like you're married to someone and you keep on asking them to do romantic shit for you, and they don't do it and they start cheating on you, and then one day they bring you flowers. It's like, I love flowers, but I don't trust what the flowers are coming from anymore. I don't trust them coming from you no more because you showed me that you can't be trusted. Cheated on me in the past, you know. So yesterday US30 cheated on me when I was looking for these buys, and it kept playing around on me. And then it took off. Finally gave me what I wanted, but it gave it to me after it broke my heart. You know? It gave it to me afterwards. So today, you're trying to give me my flowers today, and I don't even believe it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I need to see more. I need to see you acting right more for my trust level to go back up. So now I can accept the flowers. I can accept the trades and be confident in taking my moves. And that's just how it goes. That's the way the story goes. You know what I mean? So, like, you see how it's playing around right here? It's playing around. I don't even trust that. That's just a trap. That's a trap. This thing is gonna fly. It's like, oh, let's stop here and play around a little bit. Make them think we're gonna drop from here. No, this shit is gonna fly. It's gonna keep flying. We're already 170 points up. Why would we stop here? Why would I stop? Why would I stop? A lot of manipulation. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Stop telling me to look at NASDAQ. I don't trade NAS. You guys don't know how much it irks me when I'm in here trading with you guys, looking at US30 and gold, and y'all start talking about other pairs like NAS. I don't trade NAS. Go to somebody's channel who trades NAS and talk about NAS there. Every day we get somebody talking about NAS. Are we looking at NAS or are we looking at US30? How are you watching me trade US30 but you trade NAS? Wouldn't it make sense to watch somebody who actually trades what you trade? That way it'll help you better. Every day, man. Jeez Louise. We not trading NAS. Stop talking about NAS on here. Coño. It's like we trade in US30. Somebody keeps saying, Charlene, look at GJ. Look at GJ. Look what, oh my God, GJ's flying. AU is flying. Bitcoin is flying right now. Guys, look at Bitcoin. Like, what the hell? We're not looking at that pair. Stop talking about it. Sheesh. Gold. Flying, baby. Gold. Fly, fly, fly. Fly, fly, fly. Fly, fly, fly. Don't come back down. Just go up. Just keep pushing. For everybody that's in gold buys, just keep flying for these people. Please. Been in this game way too long. Jeez, man, make us work for our money every day. Every day they gotta make us work for our money. They don't want to just give it to us. All the studying and the time that we put in back testing, getting clapped in these markets. One of these days, just make it easy for us. Jeez. My goodness. That you wants to ask? I took 130 points on US30, sitting on the sidelines for the rest of the day. Love it. I love that discipline. I love it. Yesterday was break even. Market definitely testing me. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna put this zone back as it wants to play. It's gonna go up. It's like, let's trick everyone into thinking we're gonna drop here. And then right when you get in for the sells, it's gonna whoop, 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 take off on you. Does it all the time. Does it all the time. But I need us on the high time frames to get up out of here. I really, really want us to get out of here. See this big shit right here? I really need us to get out of it. Either we do this or we do that. But get us out of here. Get us out of here. Get us out of here, please. Jeez. Breaking my heart. Breaking my heart. Gonna wrap up the live around 10. Call it a day. Keep it live to an hour and a half, 2 hours every day. NASDAQ be giving the same moves we're trying to catch on US30. That's fine. But it's distracting when you guys put it in the chat though. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You trade whatever you like. I'm not telling you not to trade NAS. You can trade NAS, but when you talk about it and we're not talking about it, we're looking at something different, it's just very distracting to me. Because we're all focused on a different pair. We're not looking at NAS. So I'm sure there's a lot of people that trade other pairs on here, but you don't see them talking about it as much because we're not trading those pairs. That's all I'm saying. Just let's stay on topic, please. Can you Imagine you're in a class and you're trying to learn how to fix a car engine, and someone keeps talking about baking eggs. Someone keeps talking about how to bake an egg, how to bake a cake. It's like, bro, why you keep talking about cakes? We're trying to fix a car right now. What are you talking about? You know? That's all I'm saying. I don't know why I'm drawn to look at gold right now. I'm so drawn to gold. I do miss trading gold though. I do. I do miss trading gold. I want to see where she goes. Up, 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 up she goes. Up, 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 up she goes. Da 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 da. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Down, down. What time is it? 106. 106. Fly, 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 flip and whoosh. Bye, bye, bye. Anyone else up here? Da, 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 da. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap up the live here. Today, I guess today was a good day. I don't know, maybe. That does it for the day. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm really hoping the week goes better. Really hoping the week gets a little better, because yeah, confidence level in these setups just not there with the way it's been moving. So I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys for being on today. It keeps twitching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Y'all be good. See you tomorrow.